Hi, my name's Ron. I own Bob's Windshield Repair, and we provide fast, convenient mobile repair service here in Colorado Springs and the surrounding communities. I bought Bob's Windshield Repair in 2008 from, oddly enough, Bob. So after I bought the business from Bob, I realized it was a very viable, high-demand business here in Colorado Springs because of our wonderful roads. And the rock chip repair is just an amazing service that helps a lot of people keep their windshields longer and keep them out of the landfills and keep that original factory seal on their vehicle. So what we do is we basically inject an acrylic-based resin into the damaged area, and it bonds to the glass and strengthens it back to its original strength and makes the damage less visible. It doesn't actually make the damage disappear, but it's a lot less visible, a lot less noticeable, and unless it's sitting right in front of your face, you don't even notice it after a couple of days. These little jewels are what causes all the windshield problems here in Colorado Springs, and it can happen in a number of ways. You could be driving through a construction zone and one of them gets flipped up from a truck, or falls off the back of a cement truck and bounces along. Sometimes they'll bounce for half a mile before they hit your car. Sometimes a truck driving by going the opposite direction can pinch one, and it shoots over into your lane and hits your windshield. And you know, it's definitely going to make a loud noise, and it'll usually crack the glass, and that's when you need to call Bob's. Because sometimes those little chips will turn into big long cracks and just go all the way across your windshield. And when you're looking at something like that, it's going to be a replacement instead of repair, which is much more expensive. Bob's Windshield Repair is a mobile windshield repair business. I've set it up so that it's very convenient for people. We have an online presence at bobschips.com, and you can go there and get answers to your questions, and also book online appointments. Don't even have to call anybody, but if you prefer to call, we also have a call center that will take your call and schedule an appointment that's convenient to you, and we'll show up at the designated time, whether it's your workplace, your home, shopping center, whatever. You know, we'll be there and get your windshield taken care of.
My name is Rodney Gillette. I am the owner of Firma IT Solutions. We're a managed information technology and cybersecurity service provider. And let me tell you about this chip I have in my windshield. So I'm driving around Colorado Springs. You know, the roads they're trying to get better, but in the meantime, there's a lot of rocks and debris. There's trucks with rocks and debris on them, in their tires. And if you get stuck behind one of those, you're gonna get a chip. Sometime around the end of the summertime is when the weather starts getting really squirrely. We start getting hail the size of this to the size of this. And if your car is outside and you're stuck, you're gonna get chips. So I imagine the chip on my windshield is from one of those situations. So I met Ron. He's a military veteran just like me. So I appreciate him and his service to our country. He's a patriot, and he does a good job.
Hi, my name is Mary Silverberg, and I have used Bob's Windshield Repair twice in the past. The first time was on our big red 4-door Dodge truck. It had a couple of chips in the windshield, and Bob's came out and did the repair for us, and I couldn't even tell where the chips had been previously. And then our daughter's Jeep had a big bullseye chip in it. It almost looked like a bullet had hit the windshield, and it had a big crack on each side of the chip as well. And Bob's did a fabulous job on that as well. I will definitely be using Bob's Windshield Repair in the future, and I highly recommend them. Oh my goodness, the roads in Colorado are awful. I am super careful when I'm driving behind big trucks, and even as careful as I can be, sometimes a lot of gravel will hit the windshield. And so it's really nice to have a dependable company in Colorado Springs that I know is going to be there when I need them to fix my windshield.
Hi, I'm Becky Lane with Certapro Painters of Colorado Springs, and this is our new company vehicle, and it already has chips. And that's why I always keep one of Bob's windshield repair cards in my car, because it comes with a sticker and it protects that chip until he can get to it. So I know I'm going to give Ron a call as soon as possible, and he'll get right out here and get that fixed for me. I would never use anyone else, and I would highly recommend it. frustrating, and it can turn into a larger crack, which then would require a huge new windshield, which is quite an expense. So I always make sure I put the sticker on there and make sure we can keep it small until I can get it fixed by Ron. Okay, so these are the stickers that come with Bob's Windshield Repair business cards. You just pull them off, place them on the crack, and it stops it from spreading. And then when he gets to the windshield, it's a lot easier repair. So I like having them, and I use them often.
Okay, this chip here on it has one of our handy chip savers already applied to it. And what these things are is they're little circular pieces of tape that go over the damage and keep road dirt and tar and grime and bird stuff out of the repair until we get it fixed. It makes for a much cleaner, nicer repair. And we give these to all of our clients after we've completed a repair, keep them in your glove compartment, and they're handy for when you get a chip on the windshield. Just peel it off, put it over there, and it protects it until we can get out there and fix your chip.
I'm John with Break Room Provisions, and I have a story about Ron and his dedication to service. I had called him on Christmas Eve and said, after Christmas, can you swing by, because our big vending vehicle got a chip as I was driving it back in. Ron dropped everything and ran over within a half hour. He was there. He fixed the chip, and we saved that big large windshield. And because of that service, we have given him all our vehicles whenever a crack or a chip occurs. So our entire fleet is serviced by Bob's Windshield Repair and Ron. And we thank you, Ron.
My name's Stephen Meyer. I'm with Remax Advantage, and you know, like most Coloradans, we're used to driving down the road and hearing that familiar, you know, crack on the windshield. That just happened to me. Recently I heard the sound and I immediately looked, saw the crack, and you know, it's just one of those things, you know, that if you don't address it, it's just going to get worse and you're going to have to replace the entire windshield. Fortunately, I had some really credible people refer me to Bob's, and I called them up, and I actually had a card from them that had a little sticky that you put on in the meantime to prevent it from getting dirty, and I called them up, arranged to have them fix it. They did amazing work, really quick, very efficient.
You know, I'm sure when I came here it had a crack. I don't see it. You know why I don't see it? Because the guy's awesome. Ron, you're awesome.
Wow, that is amazing.
It works guaranteed for as long as you have the vehicle, so if you have any problems with it, just give me a shout and come out and re-repair it.
How awesome.
I think it's amazing. I'm so happy it's fixed, so it's not going to turn into a big long crack, and he was able to get it done so quickly for me. So thank you so much, Ron. I appreciate it. Looks great.
So remember, when you need a windshield repair, call Bob's at 719-591-1666 or visit us online at bobschips.com, and we'll make the trip to fix your chip.